Hi, welcome to this rapidX online video session. Today we're going to be working through some agility exercises and some short shuttle run activities. Now, if you have some space available, ideally around about 10 meters that you can run backwards and forwards on, that would be great. But if you only have a shorter distance, we'll just make do with whatever room that you have available. Now, I want you to start off by doing some warm-up exercises, just some dynamic stretches, doing some forward bends. We're going to go for about 10 reps, just tipping forward, pushing our hips out behind, feeling that stretch down through the back of our hamstrings, through our glutes and our lower back. Once you've done 10 of those, I want you to take it into a squat. So just squatting straight up and down, getting a little bit of movement in the knees, trying to get our hips right down to knee level. Now, once you've done 10 reps on the squats, we're going to do some lunges on the spot, just stepping forward, dropping your back knee down towards the ground, and then pushing back up to the start. Now, when you've done 10 reps on these lunges, we're going to go back to the forward bends, but this time touching the side of your head with your hands, keeping your elbows out wide, just making sure that those elbows stay pulled back as you tip forward. We don't want the elbows to drop down in front. So keep engaging those muscles in your upper back to help keep your elbows pulled back. Now, once you've done 10 forward bends, we're going to go into some squats. 10 squats with hands touching the side of the head and elbows out wide. And then once you've done 10 squats, taking it into your lunges. Okay, good. Now, once you've done your lunges, we're going to go back to our forward bends, but this time we're going to be taking our arms straight up overhead. So reaching up high, keeping the arms straight, and we're going to tip forward into our forward bends, keeping the arms in line with the body the whole time. Again, try not to let them drop down towards the ground as you tip forward, but keep engaging those muscles in the upper back. Now, once you've done 10 forward bends, we're going to keep our arms stretched up high and do 10 squats. That's it, sitting right back down onto your heels, pushing the hips back behind. And once you've done 10 squats, keeping the arms up above your head, we're going to step forward into our lunges. That's it, and keep going until you've done 10 lunges, 5 on each leg. So you should be starting to feel a little warmer now. We're going to do a couple of warm-up jogs. Now, I want you to mark out or think of the 10-meter running track that you have, or whatever space you have available. We're going to run and we're going to kick our heels up behind. So I want you to jog, kicking your heels up behind to the end of your 10-meter track. And once you get to the end, we're just going to walk it back normally, a little bit of walking recovery. And then when you get to the start, once again, kicking your heels up behind, just jogging it forwards to the end of your 10-meter track, and then walking it back to the start. Now, once you get back to the start, this time we're going to lift a knee up in front, and we'll do a high knee skip. So lifting your knee, skipping forward on the other leg. Again, going to the end of your 10-meter track, and once you get to the end, I want you to turn around and walk back to the start. And we're going to do the same thing again. High knees, just skipping forward on the other leg, working your way up to the end of your 10-meter track, and then just walking back down to the start. And then we're going to do one more warm-up drill, just facing side on, and we're going to do some crossovers, crossing one leg in front and then behind. I want you to go to the end of your 10-meter running track and then walk it back down to the start. And then you're going to face the other way. And then walking it back to the start. Excellent. Now, today we're going to be using our imagination to do our agility exercises. And we're also going to be using our imagination just to make sure that we are running on a 10-meter shuttle run track. Now, as I said earlier, if you have less space available, just work with what you've got. Okay, for the shuttle runs, they're all going to be time-based, so most of them, you just keep running on whatever length of running track you have for the set time. Some of them you may have to do double if you have a shorter amount of space available, but we'll just see how we go. Now we're going to start off with some shuttle runs. This first shuttle run is 40 seconds, just running backwards and forwards, and then we're going to rest for 20. Okay, ready? And let's go. That's it, so just keep working along the space you have available, running for 40 seconds. We're coming up to the halfway mark. Okay, that's 20 seconds, so you got 20 to go. Okay, 10 more seconds. Keep pushing right till the end. 5 seconds. And that's time. Okay, resting there. Just having a little breather for a moment. And we have a 20-second rest. And then we're going to go back into our shuttle runs. This time we're doing a 30-second shuttle run. Okay, a few more seconds rest. Okay, ready? And let's go. So once again, just running backwards and forwards, up and down your running track. When you get to the end, turn around, run it back. And then turning around again, keep going. We're coming up to the halfway mark, 15 seconds to go. Good stuff, keep working there. We've got 5 more seconds. Keep pushing hard right till the end. And that's time. Okay, so rest there. Good stuff, guys, just having a breather. Okay, this time it's a 15-second rest, and then we've got a 20-second shuttle run. Okay, getting ready to go in 5. Ready, set, go! And off we go. So just a 20-second shuttle run this time. And that's halfway already. 5 to go. And that's time. Okay, just pull it up there, have a rest. Okay, just a 10-second rest, and then we're doing a 10-second run. Ready? And let's go. Last 10 seconds. And that's time. Okay, good stuff. All right, resting there. Now, we're gonna need to use our imagination skills, because I want you to imagine that I have a line of agility rings followed by 6 hurdles, and then we are also going to be doing some more exercises beyond the hurdles. But starting off with our agility rings, I want you to imagine you have 6 agility rings out in front of you. And we're going to start off by doing a quick step. 2 feet into the first ring and then 1 foot outside. 2 feet into the next ring and 1 foot outside. And we're just going to keep working our way up through the 6 rings. 2 feet in, 1 foot out. Okay, once you get to the end of the 6 rings, we've got our imaginary 6 hurdles. And we're just going to jump over the hurdles, both feet together. And once you've jumped over your hurdles, I want you to continue on doing 6 hops on one leg and then 6 hops on the other leg. And then we walk it back down to the start of our imaginary agility rings, ready to go again. Now we're going to go 6 times through. All right, now we start with our quick step. 2 feet in, 1 out. Ready, and go. So 2 in, 1 out, 2 in, 1 out. Working your way quickly up through the imaginary rings and then jumping over the hurdles, both feet together. Once you've jumped over 6 hurdles, then we've got 6 hops on one leg, 6 hops on the other leg. Now those hops don't have to be very high. It's really just a little bounce on the ball of your foot. Walking it back to the start and get ready to go again. Okay, 2 in, 1 out. Ready? Let's go. So quick step, 2 in, 1 out, 2 in, 1 out. Working your way up through the 6 rings and then jumping over the hurdles, both feet together. Once you've jumped over 6 hurdles, we're doing our hops, just bouncing on one foot for 6 hops and then bouncing on the other foot for 6 hops. Excellent. And then walking it back to the start. Okay, that's 2 down. We're going to do 4 more of these. Okay, back to our quick step. Ready, and let's go. 2 in, 1 out, 2 in, 1 out. Working our way down through the rings, and then we're going to jump over the hurdles. 6 jumps, both feet together. Make sure you bend your knees on the landing. And then you've got 6 hops on one leg, and then 6 hops on the other. And then once again, walking it back down to the start. Okay, 3 to go. Ready? And let's go. Quick step, 2 in, 1 out, 2 in, 1 out. Working your way up through the rings, then jumping over the hurdles. 6 jumps, and then 6 hops on one leg, and 6 hops on the other leg, and walking it back to the start. Okay, getting ready for our second last one. Okay, ready, and let's go. 2 in, 1 out, 2 in, 1 out. Quick step, working up through the rings, then jumping over the hurdles, both feet together, and then finishing off by hopping 6 hops on one leg, 6 hops on the other leg. Okay, good. And just resting there, making your way back to the start, ready to go again. I'm going to go back the other way this time. All right, starting off with our quick step. Ready, and let's go. 2 in, 1 out, 2 in, 1 out. Working our way up through the rings, then jumping over the hurdles, both feet together, and finishing off with your 6 hops on each leg. Excellent, and once you've done the hops, just resting up there, we're going to leave our imaginary agility course alone for a few minutes and go back to some shuttle runs. So now, thinking about your 10-meter running track, this time we're going to be running backwards and forwards along the track for 15 seconds. Once we've done 15 seconds of running, we're going to drop it down to a walk, and we're going to do 15 seconds walking recovery. Just going up and back along your 10-meter track. Okay, once we've done our 15-second walk, we're back into a run. Okay, we're going to keep going until we've done 6 runs. So 6 bursts of 15 seconds. Okay guys, getting ready for the first run. Ready, and let's go. So running to the end of your track, turning around, sprinting back at each end. Just turning and then running back the other way. Keep going, another 5. And that's time. So dropping it down to a walk. So continue making your way along your running track, but now just doing a recovery walk. Okay, getting ready to pick it up to a run, and let's go. So off you go, sprinting now to the end of the track, turning it round and sprinting back. Keep it going. 5 more. And that's time. So dropping it down to a walk. Excellent. And once again, just walking backwards and forwards. Okay, getting ready to run. And let's go. Run number 3. That's the way, just running to the end of your track, turning around, running it back. Good stuff, keep it going there. 5 more. And rest. Back down to our recovery walk. Okay, great work. We got 3 more runs. Starting in 5. Ready, set, go. So off you go. Once again, working your way quickly up to the end of your track, turning around, sprinting back the other way. Keep going for another 5. And resting there, dropping it back down to a recovery walk. Okay, second last run. Ready, and let's go. And that's time. So dropping it back down to a walk. Okay, and last run, ready, go! And that's time, excellent. Okay, 6 runs done. Just have a few seconds rest, catch your breath. We're going back into our agility exercises. Now this time we're going to change the exercises slightly. Instead of doing a quick step through the agility rings, I just want you to jump inside the first ring and then outside. Inside the next ring and then outside. So it's just jumping inside, outside, along through our 6 agility rings. When you get to the hurdles, I want you, rather than going over the hurdles, just to sidestep around them, threading your way through the 6 hurdles. And once you get to the end of the hurdles, we're going to continue on doing a lateral leap, so jumping from one leg to the other leg. We're going to do 6 leaps, 3 on each side. Okay, getting ready to go, starting with our inside-outside jump. And let's go. Inside, outside, working quickly through the 6 rings and then sidestepping around the hurdles. Once you've gone around 6 hurdles, we're doing our lateral leap, just jumping from one foot to the other 6 times. And once you've done your 6 leaps, walk it back to the start. Okay, getting ready to go again. And let's go, jumping inside, outside, through the rings. Once you've been through 6 rings, zigzagging around the hurdles, working your way around the 6 hurdles, and then doing your lateral leap from one leg to the other, 3 on each side, 6 in total. And once you've completed those, just turning and walking back to the start. Okay, getting ready for set number 3. Jumping inside, outside, let's go. Inside, outside, working your way up through the rings, and then zigzagging around the hurdles, and then 6 lateral leaps, 3 on each leg. And walking it back down to the start. Good stuff, that's 3 completed. We've got 3 to go. Okay, getting ready to start with our inside-outside jump. And let's go. Inside, outside, working your way up the 6 rings, and then zigzagging around the hurdles. Couple of steps one way, couple of steps back the other way. Once you've been around the 6 hurdles, doing your 6 lateral leaps, just jumping from one leg to the other, and then walking it back to the start. 2 to go. Okay, and let's go. Jumping inside, outside, through the 6 rings, then zigzagging around the 6 hurdles. Couple of steps one way, couple of steps back the other way, and then your 6 lateral jumps, leaping from one leg to the other, moving forwards at the same time. And then walking back to the start, ready for your last one. Okay, ready? And let's go. Jumping inside, outside, through the 6 rings, sidestepping around the 6 hurdles, and then finishing off with those leaps, bounding from one leg to the other until you've done 6 of them, and then you can rest up there. Excellent. Okay, now this next shuttle run drill is going to start with us lying on our tummies on the ground. Now I want you to start at one end of your 10-meter track. When I say go, you're going to get up off the ground, you're going to sprint to the other end of your 10-meter track, turn around and sprint back, and then we're going to rest. Okay, now to give me a little more space, I'm going to run back this way. So I want you to start on the ground, facing the direction you're going to run. Okay, ready? And go! And then back to the start. Once you get back here, you can rest. Okay, getting back down on the ground. Ready, set, go. So running to the end of your 10-meter track, turning around, sprinting it back. And once you get back to the start, just resting up there. Okay, now we are doing 8 of these. That's 2 down. Okay, let's get ready for number 3. Down the ground and go. Up again. Sprinting out to the end of your 10-meter track, turning it round, sprinting back. And once you get back to the start, resting there. Okay, back down on the ground. Ready, set, go. Up off the ground, sprinting forwards, out to the end of your 10-meter track, and then turning it around, sprinting it back. Excellent, well done, that's 4 down. We've got 4 to go. So I want you to go back down onto the ground. Ready for number 5, and let's go. Up, sprinting, turning it round at the 10-meter mark and sprinting back. Okay, good stuff. Back down on the ground, number 6. Okay, ready, set, go. Back up off the ground, sprinting forwards, out to the end of your 10-meter track, turning it around, sprinting it back, and resting there. Okay, great stuff. We've got 2 to go. Let's go, back down on the ground. Ready, and go. Turning around and sprinting back into the start and resting there. Okay guys, 1 more of these. Let's go, back down on the ground. Ready, set, go. Turning it around and sprinting back into the start. And once you get back in there, resting up. Excellent work. Okay, so just taking a few seconds to catch your breath. Have a quick sip of water if you'd like. We're going to go back onto our imaginary agility course. Okay, but this time we're going to face side on. So on the rings, I'm going to face side onto them. I'm going to start with 1 foot in the ring, and then I'm going to jump to put the other foot in. And then I'm moving along to the next ring, like so, till I've gone through the 6 rings. So basically, I'm just doing a shuffle, okay, but moving sideways as I do it. Now, once you've got to the end of your 6 rings, I want you to work your way forwards and backwards around the hurdles. So just imagine the 6 hurdles set up in a line, and you're going to go forwards and backwards around the hurdles. Once you've got to the end of the hurdles, we're just going to do 6 side steps, but I want you to get down low and stay low. So 6 low side steps, basically a side shuffle. Okay, so starting off at the start of our rings, we need to remember when we come back to start, we're going to face the other way for our second one so that we're leading with the other leg. All right, starting off with your jumps through the rings, let's go. So just jumping 1 forward, 1 back, working your way along the 6 rings, and then you're going forwards and backwards around the hurdles, and then it's 6 low side steps. Now once you've done your 6 low side steps, walking it back down to the start. Remember on this one, we're going to be facing the other way so that we're leading with the other leg. Okay, I'm going to keep facing the same way, but you make sure you lead with the other leg. Ready? And let's go. I could always go back the other way. Okay, once you've gone through your 6 rings, we're going forwards and backwards, round the 6 hurdles, quick steps, forwards and backwards, and then you've got your 6 low side steps. Beautiful Irish weather here, it's blue sky and raining. Okay, getting ready to go. Facing the other way, and let's go. Number 3, doing that shuffle jump along through the rings. And there we go, forwards and backwards, around the hurdles. Once you've been around the 6 hurdles, a low side step for 6 steps. Okay, Okay, good stuff. And then walk it back. So that's 3 down. We've got 3 to go here. Okay. Ready? Facing the other way, leading with the other leg. And let's go. So shuffle jumps, moving our way along the rings. And then once you get to the end of your 6 rings, forwards and backwards, round the hurdles. And then once you've gone around the 6 hurdles, your low side step, 6 steps. Okay, nice work. Walking it back to the start. We've just got 2 to go. Okay, ready? And let's go. So shuffle jump along through the rings. And then you're going forwards and backwards around the hurdles. And then you're doing your low jump. Just might have to clear off that camera. Sorry, your low side steps. And then walking it back into the start. We've got 1 to go. Okay, last one. Ready? Let's go. So shuffle jumps sideways through the rings and then forwards and backwards round the hurdles and then finishing off with your low side steps, 6 steps, and you are done. Almost. We got 1 more exercise. Okay. Now we're getting close to the end of our 30-minute session. This last exercise is going to take us over 30 minutes. So if you need to cut short because you have to finish at 30 minutes, then do that. Otherwise, if you can stay on for another minute or 2 to finish off the exercise, that would be great. Now we're starting off with a little, or finishing off with a little shuttle run drill. I want you to imagine a 5-meter course now. So it's half of the course that we've been running on. We're going to start at one end. I'm going to run forwards 5 meters, touch the ground, back pedal 5 meters, touch the ground, and then run forwards. And I finish on this side. Okay, I'm going to rest there for a few seconds, and then I do the same thing back the other way. So it's basically forwards, forwards, and then rest. And then we go again, forwards, forwards, and then rest. We're going to do 10 of them, and then that's it, all done. Okay, ready, and go. Forwards, down, touch the ground, back pedal 5 meters, down, touch the ground, then forwards. Okay, and you're resting up there. Okay, just bring it back to your 5-meter mark. Okay, ready, and go. Forwards, down and touch, back pedal, down and touch, forwards again, and rest. Okay, excellent. Line it up for number 3. Ready, and go. Forwards, down and touch, back pedal, down and touch, then forwards again, and rest. Okay, good work. All right, ready, and let's go. Forwards, down and touch, back pedal, down and touch, and forwards again. All right, good. Okay, lining it up for number 5. Ready, and go. Forwards, touch, back pedal, touch, and forwards. All right, good stuff. Turning it round. That's 5 down. We've got 5 to go. Okay, ready, set, go. Forwards, down and touch, back pedal, down and touch, and then forwards to finish. Okay, good stuff. Just 4 more. Get ready, and go. Forwards, down and touch, back pedal, down and touch, and then forwards again. All right, nice work. Number 8, get ready, and go. Forwards, down and touch on the 5-meter line, back pedal to the start, down and touch, and then sprinting forwards again. Okay, lining it up for the second last one. Ready, and go. Forwards, down and touch the ground, then back pedal 5 meters, down and touch, and then sprinting forwards again. All right, well done. This is it, the last one. Okay, ready, and go. Forwards, down and touch, back pedal, down and touch, and then forwards, and you are done. Excellent work. In fact, we just finished inside 30 minutes. Well done, everyone. I hope you enjoyed that rapidX session. Enjoy the rest of your day. I look forward to seeing you soon.